Cooking in parchment paper, or as it's known in French, cooking en papillote, is both a delicious and healthful way to prepare seafoods, chicken, and vegetables. We start with a very simple set of ingredients. We've got this beautiful Pacific salmon. This is a sockeye salmon. Look at that gorgeous color. This is wild caught and organic, and it's from Vital Choice Wild Seafood and Organics. Beautiful, beautiful fish. Sockeye has more pronounced flavor than silver salmon or coho, and that makes it perfect for this dish. The other simple ingredients are some fresh herbs. We have parsley, dill, some leeks, and some bell peppers, some butter, and a little salt and pepper. So let's get started. Now, cooking in parchment is really steaming. We must prepare the parchment bag first. So I take a piece of parchment, I fold it in half. Then I'm going to cut a heart-shaped piece, just like this. Feel free to do it free form, or if you're not that comfortable with free form, you can draw on the paper with a pencil first. And we're just going to make a little heart shape. The reason you do it as a half of a heart is it's much easier to produce something symmetrical if it's half instead of wholes. So there we have our half sheet of parchment paper. Now we're just going to take a little bit of olive oil and brush it on the paper. We're not going to take it all the way to the edges because we don't want the edges to be too oily, because we're going to fold the paper shut and we want that to be nice and clean for when we fold it. So got the little olive oil there. Then I'm going to take the aromatics, which in this case are julienne leeks and julienne bell peppers, and just put them just like that to make a little bed for this gorgeous salmon to sit on. Then we'll take our salmon and put it right on top. Next, we're going to add some seasonings to the salmon. So we're going to put some salt and pepper. This is kosher salt and freshly ground pepper. We always want to season everything well. Then I'm going to add a squeeze of lemon juice, a little drop of white wine, or in this case I'm actually using vermouth. Okay, so it's more than a little drop, but it's still good. And then I'm going to put fresh dill, fresh parsley, and a few lemon slices. Top this off with a little bit of butter, about 1½ teaspoons. That's going to melt nicely over the top of the salmon. Now it's time to seal the bag. Starting at the top of the heart, make one fold, then make the second fold cover part of the first fold, and continue with that method, covering your previous fold with each successive fold. And you'll see that what it does is seals this bag. You're just going to follow this shape, and you can see now why the heart shape works so well in this application. Just continue coming all the way around. Make sure you're sealing everything well, and then when you get to the tip, just go ahead and fold that back a couple times onto itself. So we'll put this on a little baking tray, brush the top with a little bit of olive oil, and then we'll put this in a 450-degree oven for about 8 minutes. Now the salmon is going to steam in its own juices, and of course the butter and the wine and the lemon juice, and that's going to cause the parchment to puff up, and then all the flavors will intermingle and they'll be just. When the salmon comes out, you can see how puffed the paper is. And we'll put it right in its paper package, right on the plate. And then it's time to serve it. You can see that it deflates quickly. We'll just make a little cut here. And this is best done at the table so that your guests get to smell all those great aromas. I wish you could smell this. Look how beautiful that is. Absolutely gorgeous, swimming in juices, and perfectly cooked.